Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp. As we head into Monday's slate of NBA action, the NBA has blessed us all with tons of games today spread out throughout the afternoon for the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday here today. And I have two of my favorite NBA picks here, starting in the early afternoon game today between the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Clippers. And the Clippers come in as a 12.5 point favorite in this one, total of 212.5. Now Boston obviously without two of their best players via trade here over the last several weeks. And even though they've still been playing pretty well on the offensive end of the basketball, they're scoring about 99 points per game here in the month of January. And going up against a Clippers team here that has been giving up some points here recently. I think the over could have some value here at 212.5. Boston giving up about 104 points per game on the year, but in their last 5 games, the Clippers giving up over 106 points per game. And the Celtics, on the other hand, also the over has cashed in 5 of their last 7 games on the road against winning teams. So with these being an early afternoon game, I think the defense may be turned off just a little bit here to start the game. Could lead to some big offense here in this 12:30 start out on the Pacific Coast. So I'm going to go with over here at 212.5. Next one I have for you is the Toronto Raptors heading into Milwaukee later this evening to play the Bucks, and the Bucks come in as a 1.5 point home underdog in this one. Total sitting just under 200 points at about 199. Now the Raptors on the new year have been on a losing streak here to say the least. Only won twice straight up in the month of January, and they are 1-8 against the spread in their last 9 games dating back to the last game in December. Now the return of DeMar DeRozan should help that out just a little bit. He has returned over the last couple of games, looked pretty good, and hasn't really been limited at all as well, and I think that could really help the Raptors in the long run. However, still don't think it's going to help them this evening against a Bucks team that I think has some pretty good value and has been very undervalued throughout the season. Bucks are the 3rd best team against the spread right now at 27-13 on the year. And even with their loss of Jabari Parker, they've still been a very, very good team. And they've lost, and they haven't lost against the spread on Mondays at all this season, whereas the Raptors 1-6-2 against the spread on Mondays this season, and the Raptors are also 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 games against teams with winning straight-up records. So I'm going to go with the Bucks here at home, taking a 1.5 or on the money line, whichever one you prefer, and to add to over 212.5 later this afternoon between the Clippers and the Celtics. Those are your NBA picks of the day. Best of luck to you, and until tomorrow, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of the Sharp Pick.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.